All right, let's go. Still people at Bunnings. I think they're open pretty late, like 9 o'clock or something on weekdays. Maybe even 10. I think there's even like 24-hour Bunnings in the city somewhere. Alright, let's cross over. Got no traffic. Nice. And I reckon we'll just go along the road a bit quicker. If I can get over there. Yeah, here's a good spot. It's not actually a bike lane, this is for parking, I think. Oh, maybe not. They've got like no standing signs here. Yeah, so you got, oh, this is the intersection, that's why. Can't park there. Alright, next gear, we're going faster. I got another gear, but it goes uphill a little bit up over there, so no point. Gonna do the big loop around town today. But we got to get past this little industrial bit. And there's a really good bike store up here. Like, the people that run it are awesome. They know what they're talking about. And they don't rip people off. Alright, so we just cross through here. Hopefully this guy stops. Yeah, he's good. Damn, I'm in the wrong gear. Could be going faster. Yeah, here we go. How much is fuel? $1.55 for the cheap stuff. No idea what premium is. It's probably like $1.80-ish. It's always a good deal more. We get 98 here, 98 octane. is pretty good. Japan get like 103, 105, so higher than us. But 98 seems all right. And we got ethanol. So if you want to tune your car for that, it's fairly easy to get. All right, we'll hook our left up here. That was a Mitsubishi dealership. Or was it Holden? I forget. Yeah, that was Holden. Then they went bust and it turned into a Kia dealership. Which makes sense. A lot of people buy Kias instead of Commodores these days. But the Stinger is basically a direct replacement for an SS Commodore. 4-door Commodore. Except it's probably got better build quality, more affordable, and it's quicker. Ooh. We're losing speed. Not one windmill going today. Oh no, there's one. The second one from the left. And maybe the second one from the right, but I can't tell. And this profile doesn't. I think it's gone. Unless my eyes are just tripping out. Yeah, so there's two of them gone. Yeah, how does that make sense, right? Like, you got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you got 6 windmills over there. So it's what, profitable to run 2 of them, but not all of them. Go figure. And like, what time is it? It's like 7-ish. So it's kind of peak time, like when everybody gets home from work. That tells me that running the windmills is not, you know, it's not free energy like everyone says it is. Like, it costs money to run them. And unless it's profitable to do so, they just don't do it. And what they won't tell you is they're more expensive to run than a coal plant. Because you've got to pay for the initial outlay, pay for all the hardware, pay for the cables, the management. And even then, after all that, and it's been subsidized, they don't run them all. It's just a giant grift. Like, if they were more profitable to run than just regular means of electricity, you wouldn't need to subsidize it at all. So what happens is, you get slogged in taxes or inflation for the subsidization, and then your electricity bills go up, and you got to pay for that too. And what's the end result? A less reliable grid. Wow, awesome. Great investment of money. And it's nuts because we have so much coal in this country and so much land that you can build the coal stations far enough away from people, and they're doing the opposite. They're shutting them down. It's like Germany, they all freaked out after the Fukushima plant had its problems. And they shut down their nuclear reactors. How does that make sense? 1, your country doesn't get hit by tsunamis. 2, doesn't get hit by earthquakes. 3, the plants are newer and better maintained. And 4, like, you don't have a backup supply. You don't have a reserve way of making power. All right, that's my eco-political rant over. Supposed to be out here to enjoy this, not crack the shits. I reckon we build up enough speed, we can get up that hill. That's the trick to hills. You got to carry your momentum into it and then pedal as much as you can on the way up. Because I'm still going quick and we're covering ground up the hill quite well. And then shift down when you absolutely have to. See? They're basically at the apex of the hill. Oh, all I did was shift down one gear. We're still in like the second highest gear in second on the left. Oh. I reckon we go to that little park opposite the water treatment, not water treatment, desalination plant. We'll do a loop of that, come back, and then I want to explore that little trail that's opposite the coal mine trail. I haven't been through there yet. Be good to see what's there. Hopefully it's not just like leads onto someone's private property. That would be, that would suck. I swear one day I've got to get down here with my camera to get some amazing photos out here. This road, I think every time I've been down here, like at most, like one car will go past, if that. So even though it's like a country road, it's still safe to ride on. And I got my light on the back too, so they should see me from ages away. When it gets dark enough, I'll put the front one on. We don't need it right now. Actually, my rear light was beeping at me after the last stream. It does that when it's low, almost flat, which I think is funny because you're almost out of charge, and then it tells you in the most power draining way possible by making a loud beep every 10 seconds or 30 seconds or whatever it is. Once it starts beeping, it doesn't last very long. You've got maybe like 10 minutes and then it just stops and dies. So it really is like on its last legs. It's a good light. You can see it from ages away. And it's got different like strobe methods, like how quickly it'll blink. And it's been a while since I charged it up too. I've been using it quite a lot recently. And this front light just lasts forever. Like I said, lowest setting, you'll get about 24 hours out of it. Highest setting, like 2 tops. And it gets hot. Like it's got that aluminium case for it with little grooves on the bottom for dissipating the heat, like a heat sink. LEDs put out a ton of heat. Not as much as incandescents, but still a lot. There we go. Looks like they've recently painted the lines here. And it looks like, oh no, they're in the middle. No, not quite. They're off center. They're to the right a little bit. Whoever did it screwed up. And they haven't done the edge ones. Well, are they trying to conserve paint? I guess it's more important not to hit something head on than, say, go over the shoulder a little bit. Another hill. There's nothing I can do about this hill. All you can do is just brute force your way up it. I can't, because I'm not going downhill, I can't build up enough speed, and we're already on a slight incline gradient. I'll just drop it down a couple of gears and take it easy. Ooh, There's like a, I don't think you can get there though. Like a little gravel trail on my right, behind that water pumping thing. Yeah, we'll go down more gears. Oh, I've got all these like wildflowers. Some of them aren't blooming yet, but a lot of them are. Not exactly pretty, they look like cauliflower, but dirty. There's access through here. If you want to get bit by a snake, you go down that way. 100%. Alright, we're nearly up. I'm on like the second lowest gear now. But it's still an effort to get up. Now, is that because I'm wildly unfit? Or is it just a steep hill? I don't know. It's funny, when I'm riding the bike without all the stream gear, it's so much easier. I guess it's more aerodynamic. Don't have this big bag on your back. And you're carrying less weight. Although all my stream stuff, like all up, it probably weighs like maybe 3 kilos tops. But you notice it, you feel it. So if I can drop that 10 kilos of body weight like I want, this will be a whole lot easier. I will get there. Main thing is I just got to lay off the sugar. It's too easy. Oh, should we go in this way? Yeah, I think we will. But first, get my right gear and fix my nose. Oh, my arm. Pindone bait. Okay, just don't eat it then. I think they put that there to warn people who walk their dogs around here. Oh, you can hear the beach. It's so close. It's just a shame there's no easy way to ride to the beach out here. So many nice views out there. Like there's a road from here to Inverloch, but there's no way to cycle along it safely. And it's a coastal road, so you would get lots of really nice views through there. We're gonna go clockwise this time. Ah, bug, hit my face. Lovely. I need to check something. Ooh, that's a lot of shit. Lovely. Alrighty. How do I get through this without getting crap all over myself? We'll just go this way. There we go. Crisis averted. Hey, I swear horses just shit all the time. Wherever you see horse trails, it's just everywhere. Now, how does that make sense? Like, if you're a dog owner, you've got to clean up after your dog. Makes a mess, you've got to clean it. You got a horse, they don't care. It's like, how would you do it though? You'd literally have to bring a shovel with you. And it's funny because horses just cause so much more of a mess. Whereas dog is just like a tiny little thing. So the fine and crime doesn't match. In an ideal world, you would be like fined per gram or per kilo of waste that your pet produces. You'd want to be real careful about what you feed your horse before you take it out on a ride. Or maybe people with money would like use it as a flex. that just like give their horse, I don't know, something that's going to come out. They could try it and miss. You'd have like people on Instagram flexing next to piles of horse shit trying to show off how wealthy they are with like a Gucci bag in their hands. It's like, yeah, I can afford it. That's 100% what would happen. So I swear that's all Instagram is for. It's like people flexing how much cash they got. That's why they hire like private jets and pretend it's theirs, get the photos. Or they'll hire like supercars and stuff and do the same thing. And it's funny when they do it in Japan because all rental cars have the number plate starts with a Y, I believe. And you can tell when someone's faking it. Oh, I've left this on. That was a bad idea. I had my shock locked out the entire time. Oh, that is a nice view. Check this out. Oh, we got 3 going. Oh, that is very pretty. Might grab a drink. It is nice out here. There's a little path up there, but I don't think I can get to it. These aren't even like the big ones. I think the ones in LA are way bigger than this, or California. They got massive blades on them. They've had them for a while. I remember Pilot Wings has like a little mock-up of the United States in it. And yeah, in California area, they got like huge wind turbines. That was a cool game. I haven't played that in ages. I should have another crack at it. Well, I still can. I'm trying to sell all my N64 stuff. You know what? If I haven't sold all that stuff in time by like, I don't know, after March the 9th, I might do like a retro N64 stream at home. Something a bit different. But I'm still gonna have TTS on because, man, I don't have the concentration ability to focus on a game and read chat at the same time. The guys that can do that are amazing. Talking dudes like Pete or RP Genius or even Megamat. Like, they're able to play these games where you need to focus, you gotta put your attention on it. And they're still able to read chat. And like, not just, you know, 2-3 word messages, like fucking paragraphs. Like, that is a skill set I just don't think I could ever accumulate. I'm more of the put all your focus into one thing and do that. Like even this, even just riding around and talking, it takes my focus off of what I'm doing. Like that rabbit that ran across, it took me a while to realise it was even there. And he was like maybe 5 meters in front of me. Oh, big kangaroo. How close can we get to this guy? Oh, he's gone. He's out of here. Yeah, they're all in the scrub. They hide so quick, they just disappear. And it's like, how do they know not to jump on a bush? You can't see it. They just go in there. I don't know if that was kangaroo or wallaby, but he was pretty big. Probably kangaroo. See, this is what I wanted on the last stream. I wanted to come out here and see a bunch of kangaroos and stuff. And we only saw them on the way home. And it wasn't here. We saw them in a spot where I never see them. All right, what's left? Let's go up here, check this out. I don't think I've ever done this. Maybe we will discover a nice way to the beach. Or we'll just waste our time. Either way. We'll see what happens. Oh, we gotta go uphill. Oh, the weather is like still good out here. I was worried. Yesterday it was pouring with rain. I wanted to do my big stream to like the San Remo Bay area. And I couldn't, it was just raining all day. And then thunderstorms in the evening. But today's nice. Today is a good day. What do we got up here? Oh, we got a road. If I look to the left, oh, okay, that goes to the park. Maybe we'll have a quick look up there and then we'll double back. Yeah, that one in front of us, that's where we went the other day. The big way around, but we're not going to do that today. We're just going to come back on the road. Jesus, a bit steep getting up here. There we go. See if there's anyone at the car park up here. Oh, there's a Subaru, I believe. Yeah, Forester. Okay, we've got another park here. What does this say? No parking, authorised only. Okay, yeah, so you're not allowed in there. That's fair enough. That's just going to be like an access road, probably to the windmills when they go do maintenance or whatever on them. Same as over there. It's good, even in the shade, it's not like cold. The wind, air temperatures is maintained and it's nice. I want to check something. Oh, someone's done a single pegger donut here. They've tried to and failed miserably. Pathetic. 0 out of 10 donuts. See me after class. This is South Australia. Oh no, New South Wales. All right, let's check something. There's a good chance I've just been talking to myself the entire time. I think it's this one. Nope, we are definitely online. It's just quiet because everyone else is streaming today. And I can't blame you, I would be watching that too. It's just, I want to make sure I get my exercise when the weather's nice. Hold up, what do we have over here? Just another beach access path. Yeah, looks like it. You can bring dogs, horses, all sorts of, I might check that out one day. That might be a better way to the beach where the signal doesn't cut out. I'm not bringing my, I don't know man, do I want to bring my bike down there? Last one was a pain in the ass. You still end up at the beach, still can't ride on it. And there's no way to fit like a wider tyres on this bike. It's basically maxed out at the moment. I would have to get a bigger bike for that. Not so much a bigger bike, but a wider bike. You're limited by the fork width. If I go any bigger on this, the tyres actually hit the frame. I might be able to go bigger on the front, but not the back. The back is real thin actually. I've actually got mismatched tyres on it. I got, I think they're 2.25 or 2.3 on the front, and then the back is just like 2 inch wide, and you can't go any wider than that. Oh, I've got a truck coming up. That's odd. I don't know what they're doing. They look like park rangers. Or maybe it's like a, it's like a camper van, like a van life one. But they got money to burn, that's like an expensive Volkswagen one. Turbo diesel. And you can tell that they're tourists because they didn't wave back. Locals almost always wave. Okay, we're gonna go back. Oh, so it's either someone's hit that sign, yeah they have. Someone's plowed into it. Probably cutting hoops here and lost it and hit the sign. All right, let's go. Start making our way back now. We've probably only been going for like half an hour or so. These streams always feel longer than they actually are. It's not a bad thing. It's just normally I don't spend so much time on the bike. I'll do like 40, 50 minutes around town and that's it. Oh, I can hear something coming up. Yeah, there's a car coming behind us. Now it'll be either that Forester, the van, or the Camry. Couldn't be anyone else. Maybe they've gone somewhere else. Maybe I'm just doing like a U-turn to park on the other side of the road. Maybe I'm just losing my mind and I'm hearing things. It's hard to tell. Yeah, it's probably that. I'm just going nuts. All right, which way am I going to go home? I reckon we'll just do the big loop around town. We'll combo that into this. I should probably start tracking like how many kilometers I'm actually doing on these rides. That'd be good to have like a weekly goal. Ooh, the cows is getting upset. Like to do that, I'd have to have something that tracks GPS and then writes it to like I'd have to have like an API that writes it to a web page and then I could display the info. I'm sure there's something out there like that. There's probably even like an app that you can just get and then you just tell it, hey, send the info here, then you pull it from with a website. Just every time I see those apps that like measure your speed, they're always delayed by like quite a lot. Like somebody will stop and it'll still say they're moving like 20, 30 k's an hour. Oh, we're getting blasted by wind. Yeah, that wind just saps your speed. Makes a huge difference. We'll have that sort of bushes and shrubs up ahead to block it, make it a bit easier. Actually, you know what? Probably not. The wind is coming right at me. If anything, it'll just funnel it straight into me even worse. Oh, my bike's creaking. Wonder what that noise is. I gotta go through all the bolts and stuff on this and tighten them all up. It's like one of those things that I'm meant to do. I'm like, oh, I'll get around to it. But then you don't. I'll just gotta put some time aside and do it. Like, for all I know, that noise could be coming from the bag. No, I don't think so. And it's hard to diagnose where these noises come from. There's a few spots where it could be. This sounds like it's coming from the front. It's not the shocks. Yeah, it's definitely the front. It's something rattling. All right, we go right, and then we look for that little trail that I never go through. See where that goes. Yeah, I think I'll check all the bolts on my bike before the next kind of big ride, which hopefully I can do on like Thursday, maybe Friday. Not tomorrow. Maybe Wednesday. Wednesday could work.
Bag Lady 37 said, hello, hello.
Hey Bag Lady, how you doing? I think that's your first message here. I saw you streaming the other day, but it was like really late at night. I'm just on a little exercise ride for today. Got a really nice sunset over there, behind all those cows. Hang on, I'll slow down so you can see it properly.
Bag Lady 37 said, yeah.
There we go. Yeah, they're not cows, they're bulls.
Bag Lady 37 said, nice weather.
Yeah, it's lovely out here. It's just like the right temperature. Oh, we got like sheep. Oh, they're all staring me down. They're freaking out. They're like, what is that thing on the bike? I'll give them a ding. That's kind of scary. They're all just staring me down. Like, who is this guy? Leave us alone. We just want to eat our food. Oh, there we go. Now we're moving and schmoving. There's like I think llamas or alpacas around here too. Not this side of town, the other side of town, like the top end of town. There's a little hobby farm and they got alpacas there as well. I don't know which ones spit. I think llamas are the ones that spit. I think alpacas are they're more friendly. Yeah, check out the windmills. We're getting pretty close now too. You can get right up to the base of them. Well, almost. And the whole area is off limits. I heard you guys have some nice weather in Tokyo and Yokosuka today. It's like 20 degrees almost, or it was. We got about, I think it hit like 19 today. But it doesn't drop much because it's summer. It just sort of stays the same.
Lady 37 said, yesterday was amazing.
Yeah, it's like the first nice warm day you've had in a long time. It's like the hint that spring's on the way. Whereas we're going to get the opposite. It's going to get gloomier and colder and wetter. And I don't know what I'm going to do when it's raining like every day. Like, I don't mind riding if it's a bit cold. But if it gets less than like 16 degrees, I can't ride. Like, my asthma just won't let me. It's the cold air that does it to me. That's why I love summer. Even at night, like, it just stays nice and warm. It's like the best thing, those hot summer nights. It can be pitch black and it's still like 25 degrees. They're so good. Oh, we got a car. I saw a kangaroo here the other day, on that road I was just on. And he got to the end and he went the other way. He was trying to run away down the sides, but there were like fences and stuff in the way, so he just sort of had to keep going away from me. I got pretty close. They don't know if something's coming towards them. Like, they just, I don't know, they have no idea of like depth perception. But if you go a little bit to the side, then they realise. Anyway, we got nice and close to that guy before he figured it out. And then he booked it the other way. I think that squeaking is my spokes. I've got to tighten them up. That's probably what it is. Yeah, actually, I'll just stay to roads today because the last time I had loose spokes, I bent one of the wheels. They just need to be tightened up. And we got all the tools to do that. It's just I didn't realise I needed to do it so soon. But this bike got serviced not that long ago. And it was a big service too. They replaced the chain, they replaced the cassette, they went over everything, did all the settings. But I've put a bit of distance on it since then. So probably due for some more maintenance. And there's like a way you can do the spokes like super accurate and precise, but I do it a bit differently. You just grab them and feel them, squeeze them together, and you'll be able to tell if one is looser than the other. You just tighten it up until they feel the same, and then you're good. Of course, the downside to that is if they're all loose. But then you just get one right and then go do the rest. Yeah, over here is a motocross track. I believe it's actually like the state motocross track. So you get some pretty big events down here. I've still got to look at their calendar, so I'd love to be able to get down there and like do photos and stuff. Do photos, I could even stream the whole thing. That would be sick. And if you get a media pass, they'll let you on the inside where all the little photo spots are, where you're protected. You get like some good angles from there. You can get closer than the crowds. And often with a media pass, they'll let you in for free because it's free publicity for them. I got offered a media pass to Bathurst, a 24-hour race. Same for the Bathurst, like just the normal, I think it's Bathurst 1000 or whatever it is. I never got one for Formula One, but I've had media passes for a few events out at Phillip Island too. I'd love to start doing that again. All right, that little trail I believe is up here. Yeah. Do I want to go on it? Not today. Not with the spokes. I don't know where this road comes out. I think this is the one that goes past the hospital. Well, we'll find out. Yeah, there's a little trail back there on the left. One day I'll check it out, just not today. We got a car. Oh man, he's going real slow. He's just being nice and polite. I'm used to cars just flying past me at the speed limit, like they don't care that you're there. Actually, it's probably because he's got something in the back that he wants to protect. So he's just taking it real easy. Yeah, on the right here is like an abandoned coal mine area. They got like a big tunnel to access and get in there. And since they've shut it down, they've turned it into just a nature reserve. So you get quite a few wallabies, kangaroos, wombats, and probably koalas in there too. Oh, and definitely echidnas as well, but they're kind of hard to find. I was saying the other day, like in my entire life in Australia, I don't think I've ever seen a wild koala in a tree, ever. They're always in like nature reserves, like parks, like Hillsville Sanctuary, places like that, like touristy areas. They got them at Phillip Island, but again, it's a touristy thing. And I've never seen any of them out here. But that could just be me, you know, like how often do you actually look up at a 30-meter gum tree? I mean, I'm looking now, but they're so small, they're kind of hard to see. And they make the craziest noises. They get very territorial over their trees. They like fight each other to keep it, and they sound crazy. They do not sound what you'd think they would sound like. If you ever go on YouTube and look up what a koala sounds like, it's like a bloody nightmare fuel. And that's just the koalas. The drop bears are even worse. They don't make noise. Because they're hunters, they're just quiet. And when they attack, you just don't hear them. At least the koalas give you like a bit of a heads up. The koalas are peaceful, they're not going to attack a person. They're lazy, they sleep like all the time. Oh, it's getting darker now. I reckon the other day it got dark at 8:30. So yeah, we've got about 25 minutes. And then we got a flick the light on. I reckon I'll be back by then. Today's just a short stream. Mostly just to test out my stuff. I'll check it when I get home. There's a whole bunch of new things, but people can't see it until a little bit later. It's not something that I can force people to see. Not without breaking many laws. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this road goes past the hospital. So we can cut through town and go home that way. Well, we'll see how we do for time. Maybe we'll go the long way home. We'll go up that hill past McDonald's and go through the park. Oh, we're moving now. Might even go up here. Yeah, there we go. Now we can boogie. What is that place? It's like a warehouse or something over there, like a sawmill. It's a concrete place. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've never been on this road before. It's all new to me. Alright, there we go, getting it right here. So yeah, main things I'm testing today is stability of the camera, because we've got it mounted in a slightly different way. Audio, because I've put a, what was path in there? Where's that go? Ah, we'll have to check that out one day too. Yeah, audio, because I've got a compressor on the main camera. So, because the other day I did a test in the car, didn't stream it, just recorded it, but the main mic was so quiet I could barely hear myself talk. I'm thinking, what the hell? I've done this before and I could hear myself fine. I streamed it and it was fine. So I don't know what that was about, but this should fix it. Or it's gone catastrophically wrong and I'll find out in about 40 minutes. Then we'll just have to fix that too. All right, that is, I believe, the hospital car park up there. And if things go well, I won't be going there today. Yeah, 40. There's a bunch of like nursing homes around here too. So you got to take it easy. I'll tell you what, those old people, they get on their little motorized scooters and they go flying along. It's like, yes, you have all the speeds.
Dash Kaminosaurus just made a horrible life decision. Welcome
Yo! Welcome aboard, dude. Dashcam owner Oz. I may have seen a few of your videos on YouTube, if that's like the official account. Hopefully I never end up on those videos. I used to watch them all the time. Like, they're good for keeping your wits about you. You see how accidents just happen so easily because people don't pay attention, and then you can avoid those situations yourself.
Said, yeah, try and avoid it.
Yeah, definitely. All right, we got to cross over here. Although if it did go wrong, there's a hospital right here, so I think I'd be all right. I could just crawl my way into the emergency department. Hey guys, I've wrecked myself. Yeah, it's funny, like, because those files, those videos come from all over Australia, it's fun to try to figure out like where they are. And you'll often get like certain spots, like they pop up frequently. And you're like, geez, I didn't know you get so many accidents like that. But the worst ones are like where you got like, say 2 lanes of stopped traffic, right? And then there's 1 lane that's free. And you'll have some dude doing like 80 Ks down that lane. And it's almost always someone pulls out in front of them, they like T-bone them. So like, dude, you can't see. What are you doing? Hey, how did you find my channel? I'm curious, because you're probably like the first person to come in that's discovered this organically. You know, because usually it's like people know me from like another community, or it's like friends and stuff.
Dash Kaminosaurus said, I was browsing Australia tag.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I've done that too. I try to find other Australian IRL people, and there's none. It's like Australia is just full of people who desktop stream.
I was very organic. I followed 3 months before you started streaming.
Hey Chase said, I didn't even know you were here. How you doing, good man? Yeah, I made it a mission to try get, what was it, like 25 followers before I did my first stream. So I could speedrun getting affiliate, and it worked. It used to be a lot harder. You used to have, I think, 75 or 50 people to get affiliate. Now it's they've made it a lot easier. So I can make a whopping 10 cents per stream. Absolutely killing it. Yeah, dashcams, if I ever catch something cool, like on camera or a stack, I'll make sure I send it through to you. Not something that I cause, you know. I want to be a third party in this thing.
Said, Twitch is trash for discoverability these days.
Oh yeah, it's always been trash, man.
Chastard said, great, thanks. 50 followers. The money ain't worth it. Channel points are a little better.
Exactly. No one gets rich streaming, dude, especially doing stuff like this. That's not the reason I'm doing it. I'm doing this to get better in front of a camera, to be better at presenting, you know, more confidence. But the irony is, like, I'm behind the camera every stream. Like, I have done a face reveal. It was very awkward. I was just sitting there eating chips from Aldi. They were good. And then I watched the VOD later and I got crap all over my lips and it wasn't a nice look. So I'm glad I didn't have like the mirror camera on for that. I would have just been even more awkward. All right, we'll cut through. Sneaky Macca's run. That's a nice bike.
Chastard said, hey, this is why P2 doesn't stream. Stream eating.
P2?
Dashkaminosaurus said, I respect that. I can bring myself to turn on the webcam occasionally.
Oh yeah, oh man, I saw Pete's like his first real big IRL stream. He was out for ages. He got so hungry, he ended up just like, you know, the hunger won over the fear of being seen eating. So he just hit up like this late night ramen place and went to town on it. And Pete said, like, he still gets nervous doing IRL streams because he's, you know, when you're in a studio, like, you're safe, you're comfortable, everything's predictable. IRL is like, you don't know what's going to happen. He got real nervous when his chat was typing in Japanese to a bunch of people because he couldn't read it. He had no idea what they were saying. Yeah, I haven't done any like home streams yet. I was saying before, if in a couple weeks I haven't sold all my N64 stuff off, I'll hook it up and we'll do like a retro N64 stream. But I'm not going to do it with like a chat that I can read. I'm just going to have TTS like this because I don't have the concentration to like split it to two different things, particularly for the sorts of games that I like to play. Like I'll probably do like F-Zero X. What else have I got? I gotta remember what I haven't sold yet. Like GoldenEye's a good one. But that sort of stuff, you gotta focus. So you got dudes that play like competitive FPS and are amazing at it. And they can do it while engaging chat. I have so much respect for them because that's just not an easy thing to learn. It's tricky.
Chastard said, why do you think streamers are such terrible video game players?
Hey, that's a pretty good excuse. I'm going to use that. Yes, I've always been shit at F-Zero X. Actually, to be fair, with F-Zero, you need a really good controller, like one that's not worn to be able to play that properly. I went to PAX and they had a retro game set up. They had like SNES, 64, even Atari and a television set up. But the controllers were so bad, so loose. So there was so much dead zone that by the time it activated, you're like already half force. You can't make minute inputs. That's why I was telling Luke, like, whatever you can do, hold on to that N64 because it has such a good controller. Everything's in really good condition. Just find a way to fix that cartridge slot and it'll be perfect. Because you'll never find another one like that. Like, they're not making them anymore. They're only getting in worse and worse condition. I might have to put the light on soon. Well, we won't use I think this is the brightest. Yeah, we'll dial it down a little. That's the second brightest mode. Yeah, that's fine. Oh. I think the other thing is like game streams. Like, play something you're familiar with. Something that you're, not something new that you gotta learn. Because then you'll just be more comfortable, more confident. But I don't want to be like a game streamer. I've spent enough of my life locked in a room working. I don't want to keep doing that. All right, I reckon we can just go on the road. Let's build up some speed for that hill. Yeah, this will be a good test of the wind noise as well. Should be okay. The last stream was good. Like, right now in my ears, all I hear is wind noise. It's bad. And there's not much wind out here, it's just because I'm moving. All right, power up this thing.
Dash Haminosaurus said, Mike is doing a good job.
Yeah, I can barely hear that. I'll check it in a second, man. Let me get past this little dangerous bit. There we go. All right, we can't get hit now. Yeah, I got a dead cat on it. And for the longest time, like, it was picking up all sorts of wind noise. And then I realized, oh, hang on, it's got two microphones. So I put some tape over one of them, and yeah, seems to have fixed it. All right, we'll get up here. We're going to cut through that park in a bit. 69, nice. Yeah, wind noise was a tricky one. I was like considering buying like a wireless mic, and then that's just like one more thing to charge and carry with you that can go wrong. So I'm glad I got this setup working. It's more convenient too. It's just, there's like two things I got to set up and then I can go. It's easy. Ah, there it is. Oh. We'll go screaming through this park. So this park is like slightly downhill the whole way. Oh, that dude's hauling ass now. He fell over and he just gunned it. Yeah, we can go flying through here. On Strava, this is like one of those spots everyone's trying to break records on. I'll never break a record on it, unless I've got like a electric bike or something. Like, it goes slightly uphill to where it's dark up there, and then it's basically slightly downhill for the rest of it. It's almost like an optical illusion. Yeah, so I'm trying to find more Australian IRL streamers. I found a guy a long time ago. He would do bike streams and walk around and stuff. He was in, I believe, Queensland. He was in different places all the time, like Queensland, New South Wales, so I don't know if he travels around or whatever. But I don't think that guy's streamed in like a few years now.
That Haminosaurus said, Mozzie.
And it seems like Australia is almost like an untapped resource for IRL streaming. Oh my God, there's so many rocks getting kicked up and hitting. Mozzie, it might be that guy. I can't remember his name. This was a long time ago. But he'd almost always be around like coastal areas. You know, like Queensland coast, New South Wales coast, etc. I think I saw him in St Kilda once, down here. But yeah, I've searched up the Australia tag. You know, it's a shame Twitch doesn't let you filter tags more efficiently. Like, you can only do one at a time. It'd be cool to do like Australia, then IRL.
That Terminasaurus said, Mozzie Fiedler does live streams and IRL and is still a C-Tide.
Yeah, it's probably him.
He is in Queensland.
Yeah, I reckon that's probably him. He'd often, oh, there's Rabbit. He'd often do like sunrise or sunset streams. Like, I'd be up all night and I'd catch him. But yeah, other than him, like, I have not really. Oh, there's Mitmat as well, Mitmat 4D. He's in Darwin. Most of his streams are like testing gear though. So he's kind of like that Cliff Creates guy in New Zealand. They're always testing new ways to do things. Like the other day he did, he was streaming, but the footage was coming from his drone. And that guy actually has like a business where he, you know, he'll set up so that you can stream like a funeral or things like that. Or maybe he does like weddings and stuff if you can't make it. So, you know, that's cool. Good on him for like getting ahead of the curve. All right, we gotta go up this. This is a pain every time. Knock it right down to first. There we go. Ooh. That hill, it's short, but it just saps all your momentum. And because you got that little turn before it, you can't build it up. Yeah, so I found Mitmat. In New Zealand, you got Cliff Creates. He's good. He's got a lot of like testing streams as well. But yeah, between those three guys, oh, there's Ray in the City as well. But he does like mostly nightlife stuff in New Zealand. He's got a wicked studio setup as well. Like this dude, he's moved like half a club into his house.
Said, my GT does some IRL streams occasionally. Right, dogs.
Oh yeah. On Twitch, like what's the guy's name? I'll have a look. Maybe I can get some good advice. How to get fitter. Tip number one, don't talk to people while you're riding. Focus on your breathing. You know, it's not like pitch black yet.
Said, yeah, fit for propose.
So we'll go through town. Town will be dead right now. It's kind of busy after school and then, yeah, gets real quiet. Fit for purpose, all right, cool. I'll check him out when I get home. Because it's not just like I want to find people to like watch. I want to find people to raid and just get in touch with and see if there even is like some sort of an IRL community in Australia. Because to my knowledge, there really isn't. But you know, I've only just started looking. Could just be that I haven't found heaps yet. Might have to give the bike a wash again. Riding around here is not so bad. We've got a rail trail, and when you ride on that, it kicks up this really fine dust and gets into everything and like wrecks your bearings, ruins the whole bike. So you got to hose it down after every ride on that stuff. It's like riding through like cement dust. Might grab a drink. I'll tell you what's trippy. If you watch streamers, IRL streamers in LA, they've got gum trees over there. And it's the weirdest thing just seeing like American society and then you've got gum trees all over the place. Because you feel like you're home, but you know, everyone's on the wrong side of the road and they're talking in their accents. I watch a guy, Viceroy GX, he does that. He's got like a scooter and he'll do like DoorDash streams or he'll just like ride around and check stuff out. It'd be cool to find a couple more like LA IRL streamers. I'd imagine most of them would be on Kick now. But the LA scene seems to be like, it's like Australia, there's a lot of desktop streamers. And I get it, like desktop's easier to set up, easier to control. It's, you don't have to worry about looking like an idiot talking to yourself in public. I can imagine that's kind of a big barrier that stops a lot of people from committing to it. We can just cruise right through, sweet. All right, we'll go around the Aldi. They're still open. They're open, I think, till 8:30 here. Oh, they're basically shut.
Dash Kaminosaur said, what are you using for internet?
I've got a single SIM card. I'm with Dodo. And I believe they use the Optus network. And around town, it's good. It holds up. Even if I had multi-SIMs, like 2 SIMs bonded, the problem out here is you just lose sight to the tower. So you'd lose them both at the same time. So I'll just stick with the one for now. In the future, I'll go like a multi-SIM setup if I can afford it. You know, it's just like an extra, what, 20, 30 bucks a month. But then I need another phone. This phone, you know when they shut down 3G? Yeah, this phone got caught up in that. It does 4G, but it wasn't on the supported list, so they got
Dash
rid of it.
Kaminosaur said, I found that to be sticky point trying to stream from car.
Yeah, cars is bad because you're going through so many dead zones. I'm gonna do a car stream on March the 9th. Like, I'm dropping the parents off at the airport and then I'm gonna stream from their home. And that'll be interesting to see, like, does it hold up? Does it drop all the time? Because I know just from like using the phone in the car, like, you know where the dead zones are. And there's quite a few of them in Melbourne. They're often like on the Hume, and there's a couple on like the South Gippy on the way up here too. Like, just complete dead zone, there's nothing, you get nothing at all. And it's so stupid, like they got rid of 3G and 3G covered those dead zones because it has longer range. But yeah, they scrapped it and, you know, now we've got a worse network to deal with. There's the Woolworths, but I refuse to call it that. To me, it's always going to be Safeway. So many shops in town that I still haven't even been to. Might be worth just checking them out one day. Well, this place has been cleaned out. There's nothing there. It's for rent. I can't even remember what was there. I'll have to go on Google Maps and check it out and see what they got rid of. There's a good bakery here on the corner. They do like some nice stuff. They got like good apple turnovers and oh wow, the news agency's gone as well. I went to that news agency like a couple of weeks ago, and it was surreal. Like, I haven't stepped foot in a news agency in like years. Like, I reckon the last time I went was like probably like 2010. Maybe 2009, like around then. Because I just needed like a bunch of magazines for a business I was trying to spin up. I wanted to hit up all the people that were advertising in those magazines because I had a website I wanted to get them all on. But that went nowhere, which was a shame. That was a good learning experience. I know where I'm going to go. I'm going to check out this little industrial area that I've never been to before. I want to see what they got down there. It's a good town. They've basically got everything I need. Everything that if you need to get something that day, you can pretty much do it. Failing that, you just, you jump on Amazon and grab it from there. All right, we'll cut through this way. Oh, actually, no, I gotta cross the road up here. Yeah, it's a beautiful clear night. It was like no clouds. They've got almost like a half moon. Still nice and warm out here. This is like probably 18, 19 degrees. Like, I'm not cold at all. And the sun set quite a while ago. Yeah, down here I want to go. Turn left at that paint shop. Once I get my car sorted, I'll be able to drive back to like suburban Melbourne and kind of ride around there. That'll be good. And there's some really nice spots I want to check out down there. Like Mount Dandenong has the radio tower lookout. You just sort of walk up there and should get a good signal there because you're basically in front of everything. And I want to bring my camera with the zoom lens and you can see everything from there. You can see all the way to the city. It's so cool. So hopefully I'll get a good signal there and I'll be able to stream that. And then where I used to live, like, you can ride to the city from there, you can ride to the hills from there, you get everywhere.
Ozzy Danny said, Show 'em Oakley. Shopping.
Yeah, Oakley's another good one. Yeah, we'll go down here. I've never been down here. Yeah, I used to ride to Monash from my place, like the Clayton campus. So yeah, getting to Oakley was like, you know, it's just a little bit up the road past the hospital. Yeah, I have no idea. All this stuff is like locked up good. Most of it seems to be building materials. I didn't know we had a Reese here, so that's good to know. Yeah, it's funny. It's like a mix of industrial and then boom, residential. And it's industrial, and then I got like a big no truck sign up here. So they've obviously had some issues with that. I'm gonna go exploring around here a little bit. Ah, that's the back way of the park. Okay. I could go through there, but we'll go this way. It's just good to know my way around the suburbs here. Yeah, Oakley would be good. I used to be able to ride from my place to like Croydon. I could ride to Mount Evelyn. I think that's what it's called, because my mate used to live up there. So Scoresby to Mount Evelyn, that was a good ride. And then if you go to Lilydale, you can ride all the way from there to Warburton. There's a rail trail. It's 40 k's one way, so it's a full day.
Dash Kaminosaurus said, I'm gonna head off. Enjoy the rest of your ride.
Yeah, no worries, man.
We'll try to drop in again.
Thanks for popping in. You're the first organic person to find this place, so you get that title. Congrats. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, man. Yeah, I'd love to do that rail trail one day too. I don't know what the signal would be like. I reckon that'd just be good to ride in general. But it's 80 k's. I think if you start in Mount Evelyn, because you're already starting like kind of high up, you don't have to worry about so many elevation changes. And it cuts down the distance by quite a lot too. Knocks it down to like probably like 60 k's. Because I reckon from Lilydale to Mount Evelyn is already about 10 k's. I got a mate who lives up there too, so maybe I'll hit him up. Oh, check this out. We've got so many kangaroos. Where can I cross over? Dude, they're everywhere. There's so many of them. All right, hang on. We'll just go up here. These are those ones that you often see in that sunflower field. Check it out. They're everywhere, man. They hunt it in packs. I'll pop this down. I'm not going to get too close. They'll freak out and run off. Yeah, can you see them all? Just staring at me. They don't know what's going on. God, there's got to be at least 50 of them, I reckon. I'll see if I can get a little closer. Oh, there's roost shit everywhere. They don't like that.
Oh wow.
They don't like the bike. All right, well, I'll leave them in peace and try to get off of this without going through too much roost shit. Yeah, they love this golf course because it's just good grass for them, you know. It's like probably the best grass in town. We can ride down this little...
Ozzy Danny said, the light would be why.
Yeah, the light will freak them out, but also, you know, I'm loud. I don't know if you can see them without the light. Pop it off. There we go. We'll just sort of creep up on them. Oh, they don't care. Yeah, you're right. Oh, this one's staring me down. He's only like 10 meters away. Does not care. There's a few of them. I'll take you guys off and zoom, but it's too much work. So we'll just get a nice little view of them here. Yeah, I guess they just sort of hang around the golf course the whole time.
Ozzy Danny said, AYYY, we're real close now.
Shit, check this guy. I didn't even see him there. This little dude, like right there in front of me, is like maybe 3 meters away, 4 meters away. That's a little baby one, still growing up. They're so used to people. Like they're watching me, they got their wits about me. I wonder if I can ride past this one without freaking him out. Nah, he's paying attention. I'm about to get kicked in the head. We'll go over near the fence. See if he cares. No, he's just like, I got some good food here. Look at this. That's how close you can get. That's sick. They're so tame. They're just like used to
Ozzy
people.
Danny said, yeah, golf course roos are usually very friendly.
Yeah. That must be the mum, and that's the baby behind it that's growing up. All right, cool. I'm going to let them have their dinner and head off. They don't care. They're still just there. That was cool. I didn't know I could get that close to them.
Ozzy Danny said, oh.
Normally they're kind of skittish. Like the ones that I see on the paths and stuff, like they freak out like 20 meters away. These dudes, they just don't care. They're just like, oh, it's just another person. All right, I'm eating more grass. Yeah, so this is like another little pub up here. It's like a golf course, but they've got like a pub on the side, and they do some really good Parmigianas. Every Wednesday, they do like a Parmigiana night, and they have like a special one that they do. It's usually just like whatever they got left over from the Tuesday they chuck on it, but they find a way to make it nice. And then on Fridays, they do like a cheap burger night as well. Like the Parmas used to be like $12, which was so good. And they're massive. Like you're getting over a kilo of food easy. Like I can't eat them all in one sitting. It takes me like, sometimes I get 3 meals out of one Parmigiana. And even the burgers, like they're very generous with their chips, and they always like have the oil nice and fresh. So they're kind of like a hidden gem that we got in this town. All right, I might extend the stream a little bit. We'll go a little bit more exploring, and then I'll wrap up. So I'm getting kind of hungry. I wonder if it has anything to do with riding past the place that has great food. Maybe. Damn, to get the brightness of this light, look at that sign. Like that's no light. Boom. Bright as. The only excuse people have for not seeing me is that they were blinded by my light. But I haven't had anyone tell me off for it or beep a horn or anything like
Ozzy
that.
Danny said, more stream works well for me since I'm eating. Ha ha.
Yeah, good timing. You nailed it. What are you having? We're just having sausages tonight. We got sausages, some cabbage, and potato. It's
Tamarizzi said, oh, I'm blinded by the light.
Hey Rosie, how you doing, man? No, you can't be blinded by it. You're on the other side of it. Everybody coming at me is getting their retinas burned. Yeah, we've got like a very stereotypical German meal tonight.
Tamarizzi said, IU. KEKW.
Much to Andre's disgust.
Ozzy Danny said, I was playing around with the curried sausage recipe.
Oh, that sounds good.
Tamarizzi said, I know that type of light.
Yeah, it's, what was the brand?
Tamarizzi
Rave
said,
Man.
it's quite blinding.
I think it's a Rave Man like 2000 or 3000 or something like that. I believe they're a Japanese brand. I got it ages ago. It's so useful though. Okay, cool, we're gonna go through here. Oof. Oh, we've gotta wait for this guy. Come on, buddy. Oh, he's turning. It's funny, this little cafe is called the Hicksborough Cafe, and it's almost as stereotypically named as you could get for a country town. But apparently they do some really good coffees in there, and they've got nice pastries and stuff. They're not open late. They are usually morning through to like maybe 3 in the afternoon. All right, we'll cruise around through here a little bit, because I don't think I've really explored down here.
Ozzy Danny said, so it's sort of curried sausage.
Yeah, that sounds
Madras
good.
curry powder instead of King's and some coconut cream in there.
Yeah, sounds nice. Oh,
Sultanas, baby spinach, broccoli, cauliflower, carrot, and the chicken stock obviously.
You just remind me of this meal that I got on one of the flights to Thailand. They do like coconut rice. It's like a nice sweet rice. I would kill to have that stuff again. It was so good. And that was with Thai Air. Actually, yeah, it was Thai Air. Oh, okay. This is basically just a dead end road. There's a lane. Yeah, we'll just do a Yui then. So that's what's
Ozzy
down
Danny
here.
said, coconut rice is good.
Yeah, I love that stuff. I could just eat like endless amounts of it, and it was cold. It wasn't hot. It was like a dessert. Yeah, Thai food is so underrated. Like I would go Thai food over Japanese food any day. I reckon they do it better.
Tamarizzi said, oh, how's your car progress?
Oh, the car is not progressing, but I will be working on it this month. I've got a bunch of stuff to do, and I'll be filming and recording it. That's kind of like some of the reason I haven't got into it yet. Like, there's stuff to do.
Said, Tom Yum is nice.
Yeah, Tom Yum's
I
goated.
love Tom Yum.
And like,
Chastard said,
green
that
curry.
would be a very sweet curry.
Yeah, green curries are good too. Red curries are painful, but they're nice as well. The Canton green curry sauce is really good. I use that a lot for like a lot of foods. Oh man, that dog over there arced up. Doesn't like me popping around.
Ozzy Danny said, Thailand and Korea do have great cuisines.
Yeah, I got
But
like,
I also have to give Malaysia credit for the king of foods Lasta.
yeah, Malaysian food's good too.
Tamarizzi said, I like their sweet sauce too.
We got Papa Rich down here, or not here, but in Melbourne. And there's like a knockoff Papa Rich. It's basically the exact same menu, but it's got a different name. It's like, I think they call it O-Town or something like that. Anyway, these are Malaysian chains and it's good stuff. They got the laksa, they got like the roti bread, they got that one with like the sugar and like condensed milk, and I love that stuff. And then yeah, they do like all the curry stuff too. Oh, I'm getting hungry. Stop it, guys. You're giving me all
Ozzy Danny
these.
said, if you like the sweet rice stuff,
Now I'm gonna go home and
sticky
eat.
rice and cassava cake sometime if you can see it about.
Yeah, I'm gonna go home and just eat my
Tamarizzi
sausages
said,
and be
Old
upset
Town
now.
O'Bats is actually Malaysia owned.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. They have those franchises down here. But O-Town is like a cheaper Papa Rich. Papa Rich seems nicer. And Papa Rich have like better desserts and drinks. And it always amazes me how cheap it is. Like you go to other restaurants here and you just get ripped off. Papa Rich, it's like $20 and you can just get like a proper meal. I got no idea where I am now. I just know I'm sort of heading towards the fire station direction. If I hook a right, it'll take me back to that main road.
Tamarizzi said, but me myself won't eat Old Town.
You won't eat it? Oh, I guess.
Tamarizzi said, cause I would rather eat other chains.
How's this guy going? Yeah, what else is good? I've never been to Malaysia. I mean, I think I've flown through there. I've been to the airport, but I've never actually been to the mainland. But yeah, Malaysian food is pretty solid. And I love their desserts and the drinks. I'd love to go up there for the Malaysian Grand Prix when they do it again. I believe it's Sepang. That would be good. Like you could do that and you could do the Sri Lankan one as well. Not Sri Lankan, the Singapore Grand Prix. That would be such a good holiday. I had friends who went to the Singapore one and they loved it. They said it was so good. That was like, oh man, I think it was like 2014, no, it would have been like 2015. It was a while ago. But I'm sure it's just gotten better and better. The street lights aren't even on yet. This is surprising. Like it's definitely dark enough.
Tamarizzi said, oh Malaysia Grand Prix Sepang, they don't do it anymore, I heard.
Yeah, they got rid of it. It's such a good
They
track
removed
though.
it.
I can go through there. Yeah, Sepang is an awesome track. I used to do like a Grand Prix tournament with a bunch of guys, and Sepang was one of my favorite tracks. because it's just so like high speed and sweepy. There's no real slow bits to it.
Tamarizzi said, but MotoGP is there.
Yeah, we just lost MotoGP at Phillip Island. Yeah, everyone's pissed. It's heading to Adelaide. Like, that's 15 minutes from my house. I can drive to, maybe half an
Tamarizzi
hour.
said, they say they regret to remove the Grand Prix.
Yeah. Grand Prix get moved around quite a lot though. They rarely stick around in one place forever. It's like even established places like Italy, like, yeah, they got Monza, but they change tracks sometimes. And then you got like, in the USA, they built the
Tamarizzi
Circuit of
said,
the Americas for
have
it.
you ate Kaya toast?
Kaya toast, I don't know what that is. Probably not then. I just love the roti bread, man. Roti bread is the best. And you just dip it in stuff and it tastes amazing. Yeah, this is all kind of like a newish estate. These houses are relatively, like, all built within the last 10 years.
Tamarizzi said, okay, next time you come to Singapore you should try it.
I'll put it on a list.
It's so good.
Or I'll find a Singapore place down here that does it. Because where I used to live was like near Glen Waverley, and it's sort of near Glen Waverley, Springvale, Clayton, that area. And there's heaps of really good Asian restaurants and stuff down there, like real stuff, because it's where all the immigrants sort of go. And they bring their amazing food with them. I've been buying these like noodles, ramen noodles or whatever, but the Korean ones, and the packets come with like a plastic fake Polaroid of like some boy band member. And like, I don't care for that, but the food's good. They got like a girl set one too, so I'll try that one next and see if it's any better. But it's like the best ramen like noodles that I've had in ages. Maybe I should start collecting those cards. Just lean into the whole marketing ploy. All right, cool. I'm gonna gun it to the bench where I usually wrap up, and then I'll finish up and go home and grab some food. Is Viceroy still going? I'd like to rate him. We'll see. There's a lot of people on tonight, surprisingly. I know where I am. If I go this way, there's a big hill that can take me.
Chastard said, that Viroy chap. Yeah, he lived.
Yeah, sick.
Tamarizzi said, yes he is.
We'll hit him in
Raise
about
him.
10 minutes or so.
Hee.
Yeah, I wanted to stream yesterday, but it was raining. I had a big stream planned. I bought everything I needed for it. I want to ride from here to basically San Remo Bay, which is the furthest I've ever gone. But yeah, we had like rain all day and thunderstorms on the one day that I wanted to go. So I'll try do that maybe Thursday or Friday. I'll see what the weather's like. My legs are gonna be stuffed after that. I think it's like 50k total, there and back at least. Yeah, it'll easily be 50k's. And it's not 50k's on asphalt. Doing this would be easy, 50k's. It's on like gravel paths and stuff with a lot of elevation changes. All right, anybody coming? Yes, but he's ages away. So yeah, we'll, and I gotta bring like stuff in case I get like a pop tire and all that. Like really gotta prepare for those big long streams. I'll probably have to leave at like, I reckon 4 p.m. at the latest. Probably better if I leave a little earlier. It'll be a long stream. It'll take me about 4 hours. But coming back is really cool because you get up this big hill and it takes like probably half an hour to ride up it. And then obviously when you go the other way, you just cruise down. But I want to be able to do that while it's still daylight so I can see where I'm going. Like, what is this? Probably about 9 o'clock now. So it kind of gets dark around 8:30 at the moment. I want to be able to hit the town by 8:30, which means I kind of have to head back, I don't know, like about 7 at the latest, I reckon. Yeah, I can do that, it's all doable. Oh, it's getting cold now, I can feel it. But also I'm going kind of fast, so that could be a factor. All right, we won't go to the spider-infested bus stop. That's a bad idea. But we can go to the little bench. So just bear with me, guys. Almost there. Yep, sweet. It's a good thing about riding at night is like basically no traffic. There's no people around either to judge me for the silly things I'm saying.
Chastard said, spider-infested bus stop. Ah, Australian my neighbour Totoro.
Yeah, some of the newer ones that we've got, like the plastic JC Deco ones or whatever, they're usually free of spiders, but the old ones, oh man, they're just a nest. I can't see. This bloke's, reversed me with his lights. Oh, there we go. Gotta duck away from that tree. Yeah, today's been a pretty good day, I reckon. I got a bunch of stuff set up last night on stream. I set up badges, I set up, ooh, interesting noise. I set up like an auto follow for auto shout out for raids. I got commands, do your exclamation mark bike, PC, or what's the other one? Car. It comes up with a bunch of stuff. There's still more stuff to set up. Eventually I want to have like a photo redeem. Like 2 types, like the Game Boy one, and I want the one that can just be done automatically. All right, see if I can remember how to do this. Here we go. Actually, I'll try the app one, see if it actually brings him up in here, because it could be a bit easier. You can search people's names up too, so maybe that'll work. Yeah, see, it doesn't show him. But I do Vice Roy GX. There he is. Okay, I think we're raiding. We'll find out. Yeah, it's good. There's not so many bugs tonight. I gotta check if I can raid him from here, see if I can remember how. Actually, I can just watch the stream and see if it worked. I gotta check if I can raid him from here. Yeah, cool, we're good to go. All right, guys, I will catch you over there. I'll jump into his stream when I get home. Thanks for coming along.